Well, let's talk about your career because it's been a short career professionally, but you've been moving up the ranks pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've been healthy. I've played well, and I've been in for about 2-3 years now, and going into my fourth season. I've learned a lot, and really my game has really picked up, and I've moved over to second base now. I'm no longer a shortstop, and I'm gonna start at AAA this year most likely, and things are on the up and up.
How has the transition been from shortstop to second base? A lot of people would say, well, it's still middle infield, but it is a different position.
Honestly, it's a big difference just because even though some of the angles are the same regarding ground ball wise, but when you turn that double play, there's so many little things that you have to learn to not only protect yourself because you're doing a blind turn, you can't see where that runner's coming in and trying to take you out, but also flips, and there's a lot of things that are a lot different. At that level, you have to perfect in order to keep going.
Take us through the level of excellence and demand from A to double A to double A to triple A.
Yeah, as the biggest jump is from A to double A, and then on from there, everything is just so much finer. Pitchers make less mistakes. Every ball is on a corner at the knees. There's very few mistakes, and when they do give you those mistakes, you have to hit them because otherwise you don't have a chance because they have the out pitches that can put you away, no problem. So I've learned that you have to be on point with everything that you do, your mechanics, your approach, everything has to be ready to go, and you have to be on that day.
You spent some time in a major league dugout last year. Just tell us how it was to get up to bat.
Yeah, honestly, that was probably one of the best experiences I've had, just being up for the Bay Bridge series, that exhibition series up in San Francisco and Oakland. It's hard to describe. When you're a little kid, you want to be out there on that, out on that field and stuff, and to be able to go out and up to bat with, a full stadium, even though it wasn't a regular season game, it was still loud, and it really hit me. It's like, wow, okay, this is where I've always dreamed of being. So it was definitely a surreal experience.
When you step up to the plate, how do you just kind of cancel out all that noise?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's tough because when you're walking up, you're trying not to look up. You're not trying to take in everything, because if you do, it's just going to overwhelm you, because it really is overwhelming because you can't prepare for something like that. But with all the through all the at-bats I've had in the minor leagues, you kind of just, once you step in that box, it's game on. It's you and that pitcher. So that's always been the mentality going through the minor leagues, and then I took that up to the Bay Bridge series, and you almost have to make a competition. That's what I tried to do, just to kind of keep myself, in tune with the pitcher.
And the level of education that you learn, at that level, some of the things that they teach you, the little tweaks that make a huge difference that you probably didn't know about before. Can you share some of that with us?
Yeah, I mean, when you go from middle school to high school to college, you learn a lot. But then once you get into pro ball, everybody is so talented. Honestly, everybody is just so talented. It's the finer things that you have to pick up on that'll make the difference between you and another second baseman or you and another shortstop. So everybody's learning, no matter if you're a 15-year vet or if you're a rookie. You learn so much, and it's just like the finer mechanical things, the little tricks of the trade that you wouldn't know by watching the game. Honestly, when you watch a game, you don't know some of the things that they're doing, but when they talk to you and teach you, it makes a big difference.
And finally, words of advice that you might give to a young kid coming up who has the dream and aspiration of making it to even college ball.
Yeah. Honestly, just have fun playing the game, and don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because coming from the Northeast, people will say, oh, you're from New York, you're from a small town, you're from this, from that. Listen, just work hard, enjoy what you do, take pride in what you do, and things will work out.